So, hi everyone, hope all of you are doing well. With that positive hope, let's start this session. So, this is the NKP session, and in our previous session, we discussed the major NKPs. There are the three major NKPs, those are the core NKPs. In this session, let's discuss the minor NKPs. And what I want to tell here is that we'll discuss all the three major and three minor NKPs point to point. This will be a very short session and summary of all the six important NKPs, three major and three minor. So let's start this session. So you know that in the previous class, I told you there are three major NKPs, sub-major NKPs. Just if you just have a look, just for a minute, whatever the major NKPs we discussed in the last session. So first is attend the classes, write down the notes, and give one reading on the same day before the next class. Very, very important. And second, do the smart work, not the hard work. What is smart works or hard work was planning? How to plan? So three important points I told you to plan. Go step by step from minimum to maximum. Apply the proper speed, maintain the proper speed, and do the revision minimum 3 times. Then I told you how to execute this plan, how to go step by step, how to maintain the proper speed, how to give 3 revisions. So for that execution of the plan, the main important thing is apply short targets in your life, and the short target should be 25% of your day. The target for 25% of your day, that is one-fourth of the day, right? This is what we discussed. Now if you talk about the minor NKPs, I told you there are many minor NKPs, but important are three. So what are those three important minor NKPs? The first one is see, all the minor NKPs you have to these there are three important minor NKPs, and these three important minor NKPs you have to apply in your life at the end of every day, that is before sleep. At the end of every day before sleep, the first one is, as we already discussed, we have to solve questions at the end of the day. So this we already discussed, right? We already discussed, but remember, solving questions is very, very important. You have to solve at the end of the day, and we already discussed approximately you have to give 30 minutes. Approximately you have to spend 30 minutes at the end of every day, along with the classes. After the classes, first revision 60 minutes, second revision 90 minutes, third revision 120 minutes. So every revision you have to increase the time. You have to add 30 minutes. Along with the classes, approximately 30 minutes. First revision 30 plus 30 60, second revision 90, and third revision 120 minutes. Remember, very important. What is the second important minor NKP? The second important minor NKP is that do not use your phone. Do not use your phone after 10 p.m. Right, very, very important minor NKP. Why we should not use after 10 p.m.? Because guys, so most of us, we have dinner around 9:30. After that, what will happen? After having dinner, we feel like we have to take a small nap or rest. Otherwise, most of us, what we do, we go and lie on our bed with the mobile. We start scrolling Facebook or WhatsApp, right? So after 10 p.m., when we after dinner, when we start scrolling WhatsApp and Facebook, we will not realize how the time goes. We think just 5 to 10 minutes. Afterwards, we'll start reading, but that doesn't happen. You feel like just 5 to 10 minutes got over, but if you see the time, it's already 11. 1 hour got over, but you felt like just 5 to 10 minutes got over. So 11 p.m. you would think like, I will sit now. Then another half an hour to 45 minutes will get over. So time is 11:30, 11:45 in the during the night time. So already 12 got over. Now you feel like sleep. Also, you don't feel like read, because it's already 11:45, 12. So what will happen? The time 10 to 11, the time after 10 p.m. got wasted. Otherwise, those who are night readers, they will start reading by 12, 12:30 or 1. Most of the night readers, they start reading 12, 12:30, 1. That means you are wasting time from 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. You are not realizing also how the time got wasted. So this is why it is very, very important not to use phone after the 10 p.m. guys, because if you're wasting 10 p.m. to 1 p.m., that means 3 hours you are wasting. I told you every day you have to read for 8 hours, 2 hours, one session. That is 25% of your reading is 2 hours. 2 hours. So therefore, if you're wasting 3 hours means 25% plus another 12.5%. If you make 15%, 25 plus 15%, 40% of your time you are wasting here, 10 to 1, without realizing. So what to do after 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. Sir, what to do? Day readers, those who usually prefer to read during the daytime, at 10 p.m. what to do? Sit on the bed after dinner. Sit on the bed, put the bedsheet on. After the dinner, try to solve 30 minutes, these things, 30 minutes of questions, try to solve. So once you are solving 30 minutes to 60 minutes of questions, 10 will become 10:30 and 11. You will, and you are with the book. and if you open the book after 10 p.m. with the bedsheet on, you will feel sleepy. Once 30 to 45 minutes, 11 o'clock, so you will feel sleepy, you can sleep off, otherwise if you're not sleeping, you can continue reading. So those who are night readers, so if you start from 12 to 12:30, then 2 to 2:30 till 3:30, if you read also, you feel like you have read the whole night, you have read in the whole night, but effectively if you see, you have read just for 2 to 3 hours and you have wasted the entire night for that, right? So that's why night readers also do not waste the time after 10 p.m. After 10 p.m, keep the phone aside and start reading. So after 10 p.m, either you have to read or you have to sleep. So both are beneficial. How both are beneficial? If you read, your study is effective, and you are giving from 10 p.m. to 3 p.m. Night readers, maximum you have to read till maximum till 3 p.m. After that you have to sleep. After that you should not read early morning till 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Maximum 3 a.m. After that 3 a.m. 10 a.m. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. After that you have to sleep. So 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. So the time is 11, 12. So one session 10 to 12, then take rest half an hour, 12:30, have tea and all. Again 12:30 to 2:30, second session. Two sessions you can finish it off if you do not use the phone during the night time for the night readers. So for the day readers, they will sleep off. If you sleep off, if you will get sound sleep, the next day early morning, you can read fresh. Your mind is fresh because you had a sound sleep. If you read, everything will enter into your mind and it will remain in your mind. If you waste the time 10 to 12, 12:30 with the phone, night time you have wasted the time, some 30 to 40% of the time, and early morning when you get up 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. whatever, so your mind is not fresh because you didn't have the complete sleep. So even if you read, it will not go into your mind. Even if it go, it will not stay in your mind comparatively, right? That's why sleep after 10 p.m, otherwise read after 10 p.m. Do not use phone after 10 p.m. The third important minor NKP is that every day before sleep, plan for tomorrow. Very important. Every day before sleep, plan for tomorrow, right? Every day before sleep, plan for tomorrow. Sir, how to plan for tomorrow, right? So plan for tomorrow. How to plan for tomorrow? Already you should have a plan for the entire time period till the NEET exam, right? But even though you have a complete plan, before sleep you plan for tomorrow. For example, so day readers, so you will sit, you will not use phone by 10 p.m, and after 10 p.m you will sit down, you will sit on your bed with the bed sheet on and you will start solving the questions. So you have to sleep by approximately 11:30. You will get sleep and you will sleep off. Even if you're not getting sleep, if you try to read, day readers, you will get sleep once you open the book. So you have to plan early morning. Next day I will get up by 7. I will get up by 7. So 7 to 9, one session. Before breakfast, one session should get over. Very, very important. Very, very important. See, day readers, what they do, they will get up by 7, 7:30, then they will brush their teeth and they will get fresh 8, 8:39, then they will have the breakfast. Right? So almost one session, 25% of the time you have wasted just in getting up and getting fresh. You will not realize how the time is going wasted. That's why you have to plan. If you have a plan, what will happen? Oh, 7 o'clock, you will get up 10 to 15 minutes, right? Just superficial fresh up, get fresh up and start by 7:15, then give one complete session of 2 hours. If you start by 7:15 till 9:15, then you take your time 1 hour, get fresh properly, take a bath, everything, have breakfast and all, then you can sit by 10, 10:30, like that. But before breakfast, one session should get over. So next session, sir, 10 to 12, second session. The next session 12:30, half an hour break, tea break. 12:30 to 2:30. So three session, one session before lunch and one session before breakfast and two session before lunch. Three sessions got over. Now what to do after that? So one session before evening, 4 to 5. 4 to 5. Sir, 4 sessions got over. Your 4 sessions, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 4 sessions got over. That means your study period is done. Sir, it's just 5. I'm still having the time, right? Okay, fine. Take the gap for 1 hour. Now you can use the phone if you want to use the phone, and you can make one extra session now, 6 to 8. 6 to 8. But I think if you want to read, you can read. It's up to you. If you don't want to read, don't read. But minimum 4 sessions of 2 hours should get over. Once another one session time is there. If you want to read, you can read. If you want to take rest, if you want to go out, if you want to use mobile, if you want to watch movie, do whatever you want in this session between 5 to 10. You have complete solid 5 hours. 5 hours. If you want to make use of it by making one more session, it's up to you. It's up to you. But it is not mandatory. First 4 sessions are mandatory. After 10 p.m., 1 hour you have to solve questions and you have to sleep. Night readers, what to do? I told you, night readers. So you have to start by 10. I'm starting from 10. 10 to 12 one session, 12 to 12:30 break, half an hour of break, take tea and all, 12:30 to 2:30, done. You have to sleep by 3. If you sleep by 3, then you have to get up by 11 maximum. 8 hours of sleep is, do not sleep less than 8 hours. So 8 hours of sleep is mandatory, because first thing, you are reading. When you give more stress to your mind, it requires more rest also. If you are giving more stress, it requires more rest. Therefore 8 hours of sleep is mandatory during the preparation time. See, day readers, if you sleep by 11, if you get up by 7, 8 hours. 8 hours. 11 to 7 is the best time to sleep for day readers, and for night readers 3 to 11 is the best time to sleep. 3 to 11. So do not read after 3 a.m. also. After 3 a.m. also, do not waste time after reading after 3 a.m. and get up by 11 a.m. 3 a.m. to 11, 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. After 11 a.m., before lunch, your one session should get over. That is very, very important for night readers. Before lunch, one session. After lunch, sir, before lunch means, for example, take, you are getting up by 11, so 11:30 you can have your breakfast, or breakfast plus lunch together, brunch, whatever you want to do. 11:30 you start reading. 11:30 to 1:30 one session should get over. One session. After that you have lunch, 2 to 2:30, then 2:30 to 4:30 one session, then half an hour of break, then 5 to 7 one session, 5 to 7 one session. So till 7 your 3 sessions got over. Pre-lunch one session, post-lunch 2 session. Post-lunch 2 sessions. That means 3 sessions got over. Night readers, anyways, you have night 2 2 sessions, so totally 5 sessions. So night 2 session, before lunch 1 session, after lunch 1 session. These 4 sessions are mandatory. Post lunch, the second session is optional. If you want to read, you can read, otherwise you can take rest, you can watch movie, you can use your phone, So night readers also, you have time from 5 to 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So again, day readers and night readers, both of you are having time from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. In this period, you can take an optional session of 2 hours to read, otherwise you can use for whatever you want to do, you can do. But I think for day readers, I told you, before 5 p.m. 3 sessions should get, before 5 p.m. 4 sessions, all the 4 sessions should get over. Before breakfast 1 session, and after breakfast 2 sessions, and after lunch 1 session. So 4 sessions should get over. 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. you can take rest, otherwise you can add one additional session, otherwise after 10 p.m. you have to read, solve questions for 1 hour, and you have to sleep off. Night readers, night 2 mandatory, very important. Then before lunch mandatory session, post lunch mandatory session, 4 sessions get over. Again 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. it's up to you, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do. Sir, when to solve questions? The night readers, when to solve questions? At the end of 4 sessions you have to solve questions. So night readers, at the end of the post lunch session, right, like around 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So your 4 sessions got over. Then when you will take break, at that break you have to solve questions. At the end of 4 sessions you have to solve the questions. Right? Okay, anyways, so this is how. So what is the benefit of these two things? If you do not use phone after 10 p.m., if you plan for tomorrow every day, then what will happen? Your time is not wasted, your time is utilized. This is how we have to manage the time. For example, just imagine if you use the phone in the night 10 p.m. so 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. so you're wasting the time. After that you will not feel like to read. Night readers, 2 sessions got wasted. 2 sessions means 50% of the time got wasted. And day readers, night time, if you don't have sleep properly, daytime your study won't be effective. Then if you do not plan for tomorrow, what will happen? So day readers, they will sleep during the night time, but they will not get up by 7. So they will get up by 7, 7:30. I will get up now, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You feel like that 7:30 will. After getting up by 7:30, what you will do? You will brush your teeth. You will get fresh 8, 8:15. Then you will wait for the lunch. You will have lunch 9, 9:30. So then you will start reading by 9 or 10. That means entire one session got wasted if you do not have a plan. So night readers, if you don't have a plan, night you are wasting the time, and morning you will not get up by 11. You will get up by 11, 11:30, 12. Again you will feel like we'll have lunch or brunch together. 1, 1:30 you will sit by 2. So you are wasting one session if you're not planning for tomorrow, and you're wasting time during the night time also if you're using the phone. So apply these 3 core NKPs, major NKPs, and 3 minor NKPs. So these NKPs, what it will help you to, what is the benefit of these NKPs? So one thing is not just study, your study will be productive. So productive and fruitful study is possible. With, if you apply these NKPs. Second thing, you are managing the time. If you apply these NKPs, automatically your time gets managed, automatically your time is not wasted, your time is not wasted. So follow guys, follow this, very very important. Three major NKPs and three minor NKPs in a single page, in a single page. With this I'm ending this session. This is a very short session. In my next session I'm going to discuss how to prepare for the exams, now along with the classes and after the classes. With this, thank you and all the best. I can say all the best. You have to give your best. Okay guys, thank you.